ladies, it's been a while since I made a video, like a very, very, very long time. But anyway, on Instagram, I had to take a picture saying I had just washed my face with honey, and I had a lot of people asking like, oh, I want to see a tutorial, like how does that work? I have two ways that I wash my face with honey. What I'm going to show you today is more of like a facial scrub type of thing. 2 ingredients, very, very easy, and you just keep pushing. This is my mixture. This is what I use. So I create this facial scrub here. Obviously you can see it has honey in it, and I keep this on my bathroom sink with the lid on, and that keeps it fresh and keeps it all good. But this is what I keep on there, and it's really, really easy to make. So what you do is I use 2 ingredients. So I use raw honey. I got this from Trader Joe's, but you want to make sure that you're using raw honey. And then ground cinnamon, which you can get in the grocery store aisle, you know, at the store. So it's super easy. The way this works is, so honey is a great anti-inflammatory, it's antiviral, it's antibacterial. So when you're talking about your face and blemishes, I usually get mine around here, and I get those from doing this. When I'm talking to somebody, when I'm reading something, when I'm doing something, I'm always like have my hand on here, and that's where mine comes from. So every now and then I gotta tell myself like stop doing that. So honey is really good for getting rid of acne, any other stress breakouts that you may have, any dark marks that have been left from acne. Honey is going to be your friend, but make sure you get raw honey. Don't get the crap that has like corn syrup and everything in there. Usually if the honey is I hate to say this, but if it comes in like a little bear jar, sometimes those aren't the best. If it's very cheap, inexpensive, if it's like $1 or $2, don't get it. This jar of honey cost me I think like $8, and there's one that's even better than this called Manuka honey, which is even better. That's a little more expensive, but it is so worth it. It's going to give you the results, and not the other stuff that has corn syrup and all these other things like antibiotics. It's crazy. So cinnamon is going to act as our kind of abrasive when it comes to actually scrubbing away all of the dead skin cells and all those other things that we have going on. So that is what we're going to use. So all you do is take 1 like spoonful of your honey. So I already have mine mixed here, but I'm just going to show you. Some of mine is starting to melt because it's really warm in my house. We keep our house at like 80 degrees. It's crazy. But it's getting really warm, so you can see it's starting to melt, but part of it is still very solid, and you can see like up here, obviously. So I've been using this a lot. But you're just going to take 1 spoonful of this, and then you are going to take your cinnamon. Don't do it where you can pour it out. Do it where you can just sprinkle it out a little bit, literally like 1 dash. So you're going to go like, that's it, like real fast. That's it. You don't need it, you know, like a whole bunch of it. Because if you get too much, it gets crazy. So once you get it all together, all you're going to want to do is mix it up. So I just have like a plastic knife here. And you'll get like this sort of consistency where it's thick, but it also, you can see the cinnamon in there, and that is what is going to be great for your face. So all I do from there is normally I would wet my face with warm water. You want to use warm water to open up your pores, and I usually do that with like a paper towel or something. So just wet my face and then go on and do that. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back. So I basically just wet my paper towel. So yeah, you just want to wipe off any of the like maybe grease you have on your face, and you want to start fresh. But the point is, the warm towel will help open up your pores so that your face can accept all this good stuff that we're about to put on there. So I'm all good here. So then next, all I do, I use my fingers. I don't use a brush or anything. I'm always afraid of brushes being like extra dirty. So as long as you have clean hands, you're good. So I literally just dip in and I start to rub in a circular motion like this. And you can feel the parts of the cinnamon that are doing that scrubbing action. So you just want to get all over your face. Alright, so once you're all on there, you will look real sticky. If it gets too thick and it's like not a consistency that you want, you can use a little bit of water. So just wet your hands before you start, and it'll loosen up real fast. So you can do that. I usually let it sit on for about 2-3 minutes, not that long. I mean, you don't have to let it sit on. I normally do though. So I normally go remember something in the kitchen that I was supposed to be doing or whatever it was. So let it sit on. You also have to remember too that when you are using this, not to scrub too hard. The cinnamon is sweet, we know that, but if you are rubbing too hard, it can cause a lot of redness. So just keep that in mind as well. If you find that you are scrubbing too hard, just be very light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash this off with cold water. So we started with hot water, rinse it off with cold water, and as you wash it, just do the same circular motions that you did to put it on and to wash it off. Normally what I do is I have another paper towel here, so I'll wet that paper towel with cold water and then just wash it off with the paper towel. Keep wetting it, keep doing the same thing until it's all gone. So I'll be back. Just rinsed it off. My face feels so soft and moisturized. So that's one of the things that honey is going to do for you, is to moisturize your skin, and it's going to keep it clear, and you haven't used any chemicals or anything. So the key here is to moisturize your skin right after. So like as your face still feels kind of damp, that is the time that you want to apply your moisturizer. Actually acting as water as my moisturizer, so I'm going to seal that in with an oil. Take a little bit of the rosehip seed oil and then just a little bit of tea tree oil. I'm running out apparently. And then I usually target my problem areas first. And that's my face routine. I don't do anything else. I wash with the honey. I'll do like a facial steam with like roses, which I'll show you, and that's a whole nother video. But yeah, I mean, that's it. That's basic. A lot of people are like, your skin is so nice, which is crazy to me because growing up, my skin was so gross, and I was that kid who had like all this acne. It was nasty. So I use the Now Tea Tree. That's the brand that I use. And then this rose hip seed oil. I got like oil spilled all on it. Jesus. Is Aria Star. I ordered it from Amazon, but I've heard of that brand before. So that's what I use. All right. Happy honey washing. Bye.